Well, the sun is shining today, thankfully, and so I've come to the place that I've planned to come out. It is a little bit hit and miss, the weather here. It is forecast for a bit of a mixed bag today, but at the moment the sun's shining. Fingers crossed it stays that way at least while I get this sketch done. Let me show you around. This location is it's en route to one of the. I drive this way twice a day, so I pass it 4 times, and it's just a little gem of a place. Let me show you. So just outside the entrance of this place, there's a little statue, and there's well-kept gardens as well. So you can see, quite a nice place. And I used to pass this and stop on the way back from work. There is actually a school, so I'm hoping that I get this sketch done before I get disturbed with lots of school kids. You can see this is the Moravian settlement. See the houses. So there's plenty of things that I'm sure I'm going to find interesting to sketch. I really like these cobbled roads. It just adds to the feel of the place. So I'm just having a quick look around, just for a little vantage point that I can sit down, set my stuff up, and enjoy a bit of a sketch. So one of my things that I really do love sketching is buildings, and look at these. It's just a fantastic place, and I dare say these windows are original as well. I have actually been here before, and I've done a quick sketch of especially this tower, this clock tower, and it's just started raining now, so my plans have gone to pot again, but hopefully if the rain stays, then maybe I can get some pictures and take you do the sketch at home. There's a college here. Well, we have a coffee morning. Maybe I should go in there. Now I do know that people still live here, although it's really quiet when I have been. But certainly they do have a school, and just look at these. I like this architecture, the windows, the details. They're just really nice, and I wonder why they built the chimneys so high. And then you can see the old lampposts. So there we go. The Fairfield Moravian Church was founded in 1785. So this is where I parked my car, and I just thought I'd use this as my reference point, so I'm going to sketch this. So first things first, I have actually forgotten, just wait till that van goes, I have actually forgotten my bottle of water. So disaster already. So as I sit in this, just on the main road, it's quite a busy road, a small road. As I get stuck into the drawing stage, I just forget about what's going on around me and get involved in the painting. You will see people walking past, and you can actually see lots of cars going past as well. But I try not let that put me off. think I'm gonna have to. Ugh, we've got hailstorm. I think that's a wrap. I'm gonna finish this one at home before I start getting things wet. I should have known really that I knew there's a chance of it raining, but looking at the sky, it's not always accurate, because we often have grey skies that are threatening. But yeah, it came down, and not just rain, but some hailstone. So I just decided to finish this painting at home, with the weather at home a lot nicer. So for the sky, I'm just mixing in, there's a bright blue and the cobalt blue. I'm just mixing those sort of 50-50 together, just to give me that nice bright punchy sky. And let me know if you think I'm capturing the sky, bearing in mind that it did chuck it down, but I did have intermittent sunshine as well, so I want to capture that in the sky. So what I'm doing here, I'm just adding some the neutral black, and while I'm mixing into that blue, and I'll also tap into some red as well. You know, that's one thing that I always tell my wife, that, you know, not to worry about things that we don't have control over. It's more a case of just worry about things that we can control. So weather being one of them, here in the UK, sometimes we never have any control over the weather. But yeah, it's just one of those things, and you just gotta work with it. And there is a saying that if you don't like the rain, then stick around, give it 5 minutes, and we may have some sunshine or some snow. It's just unpredictable. And let me know if you've been caught out in the weather when you've been out sketching, if you've had the experience of plein air sketching. I'd love to know your thoughts. Leave a comment. And also, if you're new to my channel, then please do consider subscribing for more videos like this. So like I said, I was a little bit nervous this time, because I knew that I'd be in a bit more of a public place. So sometimes you can get those nerves, and that's not a bad thing, even when you're experienced. I've done this lots of times, but it can still be sort of out of your comfort zone as well. It doesn't matter how much experience you have, but once you start, you do get engrossed in what you're doing, and you don't see what's going on around you. So I mean, I had my little fold away stool and my tripod, so I was filming with that just behind me, and I was just in front of a little fence, so I felt a little bit sort of closed in, and it was just a bit better than being exposed too much. Another reason why I wanted to go to the main road, to the point where I am, it's just because it's an all-girls school as well. I didn't want to sort of wander around filming, and just felt a bit uncomfortable. And it's like one of those places that I think people know you're there. You know, it's a closed environment, quite private, and but I think they do have some sort of museum there, or a place where you can go in. But I was just there to sketch. So in this sketch, I have included the post box, the red post box. I really like that. And you've got this really nice lantern style lamp which is very, very old-fashioned. There's only a few dotted around near where I live, but I think they had to be included. And for the roofs, I'm just using a light neutral black again, or you could also use a Payne's grey. I think it's very similar to a Payne's grey. I'm not sure. If you do have the White Knights paints, then let me know in the comment section about this neutral black. And then I'm using a yellow ochre, just mixing it with this red. I'm not sure of the red, I don't have my swatch to hand, but I'm just mixing that red. You could use any red. I'm using that red to mix in with the yellow ochre, just to give me that warm tone of the buildings. And it doesn't matter too much because I'm going to be layering just to give me some texture, but this is going to be the lightest colour. I will actually leave a few little white pockets here and there as well, just to give me some extra light into the buildings. And I want this colour all throughout, so it's the same continuation. And then I'm using that red mixed with the, I think it's the neutral black. So it's quite a dark, deep sort of almost indigo colour. And I'm just using a paler mix of red just to go on top for the highlights. So you can see the light coming through the top of the bushes and the trees, the foliage. And I just want to make the most of that. And then on the other side, you got this really nice deep green. And this is just green, it's called in the White Knights. So I'm just using that with some dark, I keep saying Mars black, that neutral black, and just letting them both mix, because I don't want the red to stop and then the green to start. I want the trees to sort of mingle and meet in the middle, so it just gives that nice look. And then, like I said, I am layering, so I'm just going in with a bit more of the red in the yellow ochre, just layering those. And I have used some pen as well, just to get some bricks on the wall. And I don't paint each brick, but I have put a few in there and just picked them out with the pen, and then just add in just little various colours just to give some interest. There's a lot of texture in this gable end of the house, so I'm just having fun and just adding little details here and there. And you can see I've got the road name as well. So there is this nice sort of black, I don't know whether it's damp or this half of the gable end is darker, so it just adds to the sketch, and I really enjoy that. So you can really add as much or as little as you want at this stage, but I think with the sketch it does want to be quite detailed, and I'm doing the same again in this chimney and just a few spots of detail in the other buildings. But I think that's it for this one. I really did have fun, even though it did hailstone on me while I was out doing this sketch. But I hope you like this one. I hope you find this useful, and thanks for watching.